Hi, thanks for joining me. This is an introduction to essential oils and mental wellness webinar. My name is Tracy Peter. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I've been using and sharing essential oils for just about 4 years now. I just wanted to take some time to share with you how you can incorporate essential oils into your life, give you a brief introduction to what essential oils are and how you can use them, ways that you can incorporate them into your own home, and which oils you can use that are safe and effective. So choosing them wisely. Specifically, I'll talk about using essential oils to improve your emotional health, and finally, how to get them into your own home. As I mentioned, my name is Tracy. I am a mom, I am a teacher, and I have been incorporating oils in my own home as well as my classroom, and with many friends and families. I host classes frequently and love to educate people on the benefits of essential oils. Mostly I started using them because I wanted to improve the health and wellness for myself and my own family. So what are essential oils? I'm sure you've been hearing a lot about them. Maybe you just heard the term essential oils, or maybe you've dipped into it a little bit. If you haven't been to an essential oil class, I highly recommend it. There is a lot of education behind how to use them, so this is a great start. They are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. They can come from the stem, the roots, the bark, or even the fruit of whatever oil. For instance, lemon, it comes from the rind of the fruit rather than the meat of the fruit. They are cold pressed if it's a citrus oil, and the other oils are steam distilled. They are non-addictive. They can be used frequently throughout your day with no worry of having to rely on them in any way. They are highly concentrated. For example, peppermint, if you've ever used peppermint tea for nausea or an upset stomach, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they are super potent. And that's one reason why the education behind them is so important. So we want to be sure that you're using them the right way. The best thing for me is that you can use it from the comfort of your own home. You don't necessarily have to leave home to run out to the pharmacy or run out to the doctor. But it's really empowering to be able to take your health in your own hands. And that's one of the reasons why I love them so much. Okay, so how do essential oils work? They work at a cellular level. Many of the oils can penetrate the blood-brain barrier and help support your cells. They can help protect against threats. If you have a virus, some of the oils, for example, oregano, this is a natural antibiotic, and it can penetrate those cells and start fighting it for you immediately. You don't have to sit around and wait for nature to take its course. Who has time for that? So when you pair oregano and melaleuca together, you can really start fighting the bacteria or virus right away. Okay, so there are 3 ways to use essential oils. The first one I'm going to share with is aromatically. You can cup your hands together, put a drop of oil in there, and inhale that way. Another thing that people like to do is to use a diffuser, and it's a small, almost like a humidifier, where you put a little bit of water in and a couple drops of your favorite oil, depending on what you're trying to achieve, and you diffuse it into your home or your office or wherever you are. Some people even have them in their cars. But diffusing helps create a calming or uplifting environment. It can help purify the air and definitely manage your mood and emotions. One of the oils that I love to diffuse most frequently is On Guard, especially this time of year. On Guard is a blend of eucalyptus, wild orange, cinnamon, clove, and rosemary, and it helps remove bacteria from your home. So it has clove, which is the highest antioxidant that you can get. It's rated 1 million on the ORAC scale, whereas blueberries, which we typically think are super high in antioxidants, those are only rated at 2,400. So super high in antioxidants. And the University of Utah did a study where they tested MRSA, H1N1, Staph, E. coli, and Salmonella to 1,000 parts water with 1 drop of On Guard, and it instantly killed all the viruses. So I love to diffuse it this time of year to help keep those germs out of my home, and I diffuse it daily in my classroom as well. All right, so the next thing that you can, another way that you can use the oils is topically. This is where you apply it directly to the skin, particularly an area of concern. For example, we have a product called Deep Blue Rub, and it's a blend of oils, but it's in a lotion form, and this product is amazing. I always get wonderful testimonials from my clients, and this is a great product for arthritis, inflammation, nerve or muscle pain. You can use it to support any of those frequent aches that you have at a muscular level. Another one that is great for applying topically is Balance and Serenity. Balance is a calming or grounding oil, I should say. Serenity is the calming oil. And when you pair them together, it's just a really nice boost for your emotions. It definitely brings you down a notch and helps keep you, it just helps support any nervousness that you might be feeling or feelings of anxiousness. And I love to apply it during those moments where I feel a little bit stressed. When you apply topically, or even when you diffuse, it takes about 30 seconds to enter your bloodstream, and it'll service your cells 40,000 times in 30 minutes. So it is wonderful to help with any sickness that you might be feeling, or for boosting your emotions. Internally is the third way that you can use essential oils, and I only recommend using them internally with doTERRA's essential oils because I know that they are 100% pure, and I'll talk about safety in just a minute. But it is essential that you use oils that you know are safe and are pure of any toxins and chemicals. And there are many on the market that are not. So I only recommend this with doTERRA essential oils. A lot of people do use them internally. You can put them in a veggie cap, which is those crystal clear shells, you know, that a lot of pills come in. But basically you can drop a couple drops of oil inside those and take it internally that way. And sometimes people will put a couple drops of oil into their water. I love personally to put grapefruit in my water or lemon. It's a great way to detox any toxins that you have inside you. It's a great way to detox your liver, and it just helps with clearing up my skin, helping me to feel energized, and it's a great flavoring for my water. So I just love it. Frankincense is another oil that a lot of people take internally because it does penetrate the blood-brain barrier and help protect against disease. Digestin is another essential oil great for supporting your digestive system. If you have frequent nausea, if you have an upset stomach, it's great for applying topically or internally, and I have people who use it both ways. So I want to talk a little bit about essential oil safety and purity. As I mentioned before, it's super important that you know where your oils are coming from, because there are so many on the market. Most companies only GRAS chromatograph test their oils, which means they are generally regarded as safe. And technically they can have 1 drop of pure oil and the rest can still be fillers or synthetics. And even though it has that 1 drop in there, they can still say that it's 100% pure when it's still loaded with other things. So as you can see on this slide, it talks or shows you a lot of the different ways that doTERRA tests their oils. They use third-party companies, and they are grown and sourced from all around the world, and every batch is rigorously tested. So you can rest assured that they are free from artificial ingredients and harmful contaminants. If you want to check out the Source to You site, it's linked down at the bottom, and this has a wealth of information on the quality of doTERRA essential oils. So did you know that essential oils can help improve your well-being? They can help bring balance and harmony into your life. So it's not only just for physical ailments, but you can use them to help support emotions and your mood. So we all experience a range of emotions each day. We can have many highs and lows, and it wouldn't be a normal day if you didn't, probably. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the different oils that can help reduce stress and those feelings of nervousness you might have, which oils can help improve mental clarity, which ones can help improve sleep. And there are also some supplements that I wanted to talk about too, which have an overall effect on the health and wellness of your brain as well. So it's super important that we address the root problems rather than masking the symptoms, which is typically what our current healthcare system is doing. The amygdala is the control center of our brain, and it is directly connected to the limbic system, which is our sense of smell. When oils are diffused, as I mentioned, with a diffuser or through inhalation, they directly access the brain and are able to mediate an immediate response, whether it's emotional or physical. So super important for achieving the kind of success that you want to have with your oils. It is essential that we start with prevention, and a healthy foundation that I use to support my body is the Lifelong Vitality supplements. And doTERRA has, they look like this. It's a 3-pack of vitamins. This is actually their #1 selling product. And they include 9 different essential oils, 12 plus servings of fruits and vegetables for each day. And it's a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals so that you can help support your body from within. So it's really important that you start with that foundation and prevent rather than what we typically do, which is get a problem and then try to fix it. So prevention is key. And there are a lot of benefits that are listed on this slide that you can see. And I take these on a day-to-day basis. I have noticed amazing effects on my energy levels, how well I sleep, and how I feel each day. I do have several people who notice a great effect on inflammation in the body and notice a huge difference when they're not using them. So seeing a lot of success with those, and if you're interested, I can certainly help you with that. Okay, so oils that calm and balance. We want to bring more balance and harmony into our lives, right? It's a crazy world that we live in, and there's a lot going on. We are exposed to information overload, and we want to start to diminish that a little bit so that we have a better impact on how we're tackling each day. So some of the oils that can help calm and balance you are listed here. Lavender is one of my favorites. A lot of people use this and think about it just for sleep, but it's definitely calming. It is also great for so many other things. There's over 200 constituents in lavender. One of them is for pain. So you can use it, for a lot of physical issues that you may have, but it is definitely a great one to start with for sleep and for calming. Adding it to your bath or spraying it on your pillow at night or just diffusing it in your room 15 minutes before you go to bed will have such a nice impact on your environment for that evening. Balance is another oil that I love. It's grounding. It sort of has a woodsy smell, but it's a blend. And I think I mentioned this earlier, that it is great for reducing stress and that feeling of just nervousness and just helping you get calmed down overall. Serenity, I love to pair with balance. I know I mentioned that. Frankincense is another oil that I have mentioned before. It is wonderful for easing those nerves. Wild orange and bergamot are two other oils. So there are so many. I definitely don't have time to talk about all of them. I would suggest number one, starting with lavender, and you can always add and change from there. But any one of these is a great way to start. So for mental clarity, as you can see, there's a few oils that help support your brain fog and your ability to focus. So basil and rosemary are amazing for providing that mental clarity. Intune is a blend that doTERRA makes. It particularly helps with sustaining focus, and sometimes we need that kind of support. Definitely helpful for people who have a hard time paying attention and staying on task. Super for kids who need to stay on key, when they're doing their homework or in school. And then the other one is another supplement, but it's a probiotic. And I don't know if you've seen a lot of the new research out there now, but a lot of the research is showing that our gut health is linked to our brain function. And so the PB Assist is a double encapsulated probiotic which helps with that bacteria in your gut. And again, prevention is key, and if you start from within, this is a great one to pair with those vitamins so that you get that overall healthy foundation from the beginning. Okay, supporting sleepy time. A lot of people have a hard time shutting their brains down. And it's not easy after a busy day of work, of dealing with children, and all of those stresses that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So some of these oils are great for helping you fall asleep and stay asleep. Cedarwood, vetiver, and lavender. And all of these you can use either through aromatic use or applying topically. Okay, incorporating essential oils for a healthy lifestyle. Are you ready to start your journey with essential oils? I hope that you are. It has changed my life in so many ways. And that is one of the reasons why I am so passionate about sharing them with others and getting other people on this journey. There are a couple of options if you are interested. You can become a wellness customer. There are many, many kits available that have been put together to be cost effective. Many of the kits include a membership for the year. We have a loyalty rewards program where should you choose to order monthly, you earn points and you can get products and oils back using those points, and you get them for free. And when you become a wellness customer with me, I have a great online community that I'll add you to, which is excellent for providing support, because a lot of this can be overwhelming for people, but that continued support is really helpful to people, and it's a great way for you to ask questions and learn even more so that you can take all of that information and use it to your advantage. You can also just purchase retail, which is another great way to get started. Thank you so much for joining me, and I have listed my website and my contact information on this slide. I hope that you'll write it down and get in touch with me so that I can help you get started. I will be happy to answer any questions, whether you want to call, text, email. Just let me know that you saw the webinar so I know where you are coming from, and I would be happy to work with you and get you going. I hope that you will consider using essential oils as an alternative to your regimen, and maybe in place of some of the things that you have tried, maybe want to get away from, or that haven't worked. But thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Didn't know what I've been missing until you came along. Yeah. And now I don't care who will listen, but I got to sing my song.